Welcome to another episode of The American Dream. I'm your executive show producer and host, Craig Sewing, and we have designed a show that goes against the grain of all that negative stuff you see in the media. Our goal with every show is to educate, empower, and engage your American dream. Today, you're going to see some amazing national interviews, stories of inspiration, but also we're going into your marketplace, your backyard, where we're integrating the best professionals of the marketplace to give you specific advice of what's happening in your area. You're going to love today's show. Don't forget, you can also engage with us on social media. With all that being said, let's start the American Dream right now. Every single day, you are consumed with information. With the 24/7 negative news cycle and a pop culture that's polluting the airways, all selling out for the ratings game. Well, guess what? There's a more positive way to look at life. You live in the greatest city in the greatest country on the planet. Every day with our elite network of professionals, our goal is to educate, empower, and engage. And now it's time to fight for your American dream. So as we talk about the real estate market, we continue to hear it's a seller's market. Well, what if you want to buy a house? What is some advice for you buyers out there? Joining us on the American Dream out of Denver for the first time, award-winning realtor, Sherry Rybczynski. Good to have you on the show, Sherry.
Great to be here, Craig. Thanks so much.
So help us help the buyers. We get so much talk about sellers, but especially first-time home buyers who are new to the process. What do we need to know?
So a first-time home buyer, it's really great if the first step that they take is to get with a lender so that they can be pre-qualified, and then they will know how much it is that they can purchase, where to start looking, and what price point. So that's a great first step.
Do you ever see that buyers aren't contacting the lender and they just want to go look at the homes without that pre-approval?
We do. We see that quite often, and we will definitely take them out, but it's just a harder place to start when you have no idea what they would actually qualify for. So if they can get with that lender, that takes that extra time out of their home search, and then they're able to know, and you're able to know, and your search becomes much more effective.
Well, it tells you exactly. When they can go through it with a fine-tooth comb, when you're getting the financing, it really just helps empower you to make the right decision. The last thing you want to do is make offers on a home that you don't truly qualify for, and that kind of puts everybody in a bad spot. What else do buyers need to know?
So once they have that pre-qualification, they get with a great real estate agent. And then also one of the most important points is to be patient. You have to be patient in this market. It's a very fast-moving market here in Denver. Houses come on the market. They don't stay on the market for long. And so sometimes you have to look at a few houses before you find the one that you really want. And it may take just a little bit of time.
I imagine with low inventory, you have buyers that make an offer, they get their heart set on that home, and then it doesn't get accepted because there's so many others. So I imagine that relates to being patient. How do you help them navigate that when they get frustrated? Just have these kind of conversations?
Well, you know, the saying is that the deal of the century happens every week in real estate. I don't know that that's actually accurate, but the point is that there's a house out there for you. If you're patient, it will come. Sometimes you just have to look at more than what you thought might be necessary, but it'll happen.
Yeah, in many cases, it can be a blessing in disguise on not getting the home. And not only that, when you do get that offer accepted, you have now reversed the role. Now all of a sudden you're a homeowner and you're the one building equity and probably locked into a really low 30-year fixed mortgage, which we have historical lows right now. Well, that's great advice. I love that you went to the niche of first-time home buyers. We're talking a lot about sellers and low inventory, but there's a lot of people trying to buy right now, take advantage of those low rates. Sherry, I know that you are one of the best in the business. I hope our audience can reach out to you online if they're looking to buy a house. You'd be a great professional to connect with. Thank you so much for calling the American Dream.
Thanks, Craig, so much.
All right, make sure you connect with her. And if you have questions, whether you're buying or selling, my #1 job on this show is to be your consumer advocate. Don't forget you can reach out to us online at americandreamnetwork.tv. More of the show coming up next.